Hello, we are from Group 10. We will present our digital storytelling. Our group members are Asha Elisha, Mardia Amalia, Nur Frizana, Nur Nashatul Ain, and Nurul Fatiha. In this video, the actors are Mardia Amalia, Nur Nashatul Ain, and also Nurul Fatiha.
The theories that we use for this digital storytelling are state-dependent memory and memory retrieval.
Scene 1, Psychology Lecture Hall. In this scene, a lecturer asks a student about if she remembers what she has learned in the previous class.
Okay, so hi class. Before we continue with our lecture today, let's recall back what we have covered from the previous week. So one of the things that we discussed about is the way we retrieve our long-term memory. And one of the concepts that we covered before is the concept of state-dependent memory. Any of you remember about what we've covered before? Okay, that's fine. Let me help you. So, state-dependent memory is basically the way that helps explain how retrieval can depend on the state we were in when learning the information.
State-dependent memory. I know we covered this, but I can't seem to recall exactly what it is. Theory 1. In this scene, Nurul is in a lecture about memory but struggles to recall the details of state-dependent memory despite having learned it before. This represents a common experience, which is retrieval failure, where the information is stored in memory but temporarily inaccessible. Nurul's puzzled reaction shows how certain memories may remain dormant unless specific cues or context trigger their retrieval. Key takeaway. Memory retrieval can sometimes feel blocked, but this doesn't mean the information is lost. It may just require the right cue to access it. State-dependent memory. When you learn or experience something, the internal state you are in becomes part of the context for that memory. Later, if you try to recall the information or event while in a similar state, the memory is more likely to be retrieved successfully because the state acts as a retrieval cue.
Scene 2. Study group session. A group of students is discussing about the topic they have learned from the previous class.
So, last week's lecture on memory was so interesting. The example of state-dependent memory really stuck with me.
Alright, I remember that. That's the idea of we are likely to remember something if we are in the same physical or emotional state as when we learn it.
Oh, that's it. I remember now. The professor mentioned about people learning underwater and recall better when they are underwater again.
Yeah. Yes, and it applies to emotion too. Like feeling sad might help you remember, but other times you feel that way.
Okay.
That's right.
Second theory. Here, Nurul discusses the same concept with friends, and the group conversation acts as a retrieval cue. Amal and Ain's explanations provide the context needed to unlock Nurul's memory of the underwater learning experiment. This demonstrated the importance of collaborative learning and how discussing topics with others can reinforce understanding. Key takeaway. Engaging in group discussion can help clarify concepts and trigger forgotten information as other perspective or example can serve as effective memory cues. There are three main stages of memory processing, including encoding, storage, and retrieval. For the first stage, encoding, this is the first step, where incoming sensory information, such as sights, sounds, or experience, is transformed into a format suitable for storage in memory. The second one is storage, After encoding, the information is stored in the brain for short-term or long-term retention. The last one is retrieval. This is the final step where the stored information is accessed and brought into conscious awareness when needed. Scene 3. Reflection.
Today reminded me how much context and cues matter for memory. I couldn't recall the concept in class, but hearing my friend discuss it brought it back instantly. Maybe I should try revising with others more often. It helps connect ideas better.
From this scene, Nurul reflects on the experience and recognizes the significance of both context-dependent retrieval and social learning. By writing in the journal, Nurul reinforced the lesson learned. Revising with others can strengthen memory by connecting ideas and providing additional cues for recall. The key takeaway: reflection and recognizing personal learning strategies. For example, studying with peers can help improve future learning and memory retention. That's all from us. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.